Okay, for this project, you guys are going to be using watercolor paper, and we're going to use some watercolors. You got to prepare the watercolor paper first because you're going to need it sectioned into 3 sections. We're going to use artist tape to do so. And so you can choose the way you want to do it. You could, just go horizontally with your segments. You could make a segment that goes, 1, 2, 3 this way, which would be a triptych. You can actually have a large section and then 2 smaller sections, however you want to do it. I'm going to recommend that you put your tape down to divide the 3 sections and then create a border. So I'm going to offset this section, I think, like this. There's lots of ways you can do this, so don't think that it has to be like mine. And then I'm going to segment like this. So these separations will stay the white of the paper. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. Let me see. Yeah, it's a little bit more than a little crooked, I think. So I'm going to move that. This is repositionable tape, so it shouldn't tear your paper. So I'm just going to try to go a little squarer in the corner here. I think. Like that's pretty good. All right, and then I don't want that to look like that. I don't want it to be all wonky. So I'm going to just tear this a little bit. I don't want it to go into this and make it all wonky and ugly. And then I'm just going to put a border around it with the tape as well so that I can keep the edges nice and clean and sharp looking. I want to keep it fairly consistent, but I don't want to go as wide as those separations. Maybe I will, and I'll just trim it down later. It's a lot easier to get it straight if I use the edge of the paper. So I'm just going to go ahead and not quite straight there, but it's close. And then just go around it like so. And finish that off like so. And I do have washi tape or this tape. Both are repositionable. Both will work fine. One's just skinnier than the other. So I'll show you washi tape in class. So now that I have this segmented out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lovely smelly stuff. Do not go using this in your nose. Okay, we're just going to drip this. We're not going to spread it with the brush. We're going to actually just drip. You can get closer and let it get bigger in areas, and a little further away your line's going to get a little bit more delicate. And just kind of have fun dribbling this rubber cement without touching the paper with the brush. And you don't have to go too crazy. This doesn't want to, not enough on there. You don't have to go too nutty because you're going to do this again after you paint it. So you're going to let this dry, okay?